All right, everybody. Welcome, Rican Muslim. Your host, Rican Muslim. So, yeah, why do Hindus worship cows? Let's find out.
Am I the first Hindu that you've had?
You might be the first Hindu, yeah.
You didn't know that, huh?
Or no, actually you're not. We had a couple months ago, we had a guy who's practices Hindu. He's actually from Texas though. He's a white Texan.
Wow.
But he's a biblical scholar.
Wow, but he's a Hindu.
He practices. I think he practices Hindu, but he knows he's been studying religion his whole life.
Wow.
Yeah.
A biblical scholar that's also a Hindu, and I guess, yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense, I guess. Okay.
But other than that, no.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's good.
so you were raised Hindu though.
Yeah. I was born a Hindu. I was raised a Hindu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like we do like strange things, man. We worship cows.
You worship cows, the sacred cow.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Can you imagine that? Worshipping a cow, a creation, something that you can kill, eat, that poops, and you worship that. That's just insanity to me.
And Hinduism kind of like branched off of Buddhism, is that right?
No.
No.
Hinduism is older.
Oh, it's older than Buddhism. Oh, maybe it's the reverse. I have it.
Yeah.
Buddhism came from Hinduism.
You could say that. So if you look at Lord Buddha, he got tired of too many rituals in Hinduism, and Buddha says, "No, this is too much. We gotta to have an enlightened life. We want to kind of deviate from that. We want to have a simple lifestyle, and that's how Buddhism started.
Right.
Yeah, because there's lots of rituals in Hinduism.
I can kind of understand that. If you're looking around going, no, this is worshiping cows, guys. Maybe we should, dial it back a little bit. So I understand why he thought the way he did. He might be onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots.
What kind of rituals? What kind of rituals did you practice when you were growing up? Was your life like very, very religious? No? You guys didn't have like days and stuff where you'd go to the temples and
I didn't go.
You didn't
Yeah,
go?
they did. They still do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they still do. And I did just. Yeah, I never took part
Not a fan of it?
social. No, yeah, I could do it. I just wanted to make sense of it.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sense of why they did that, right? Why would you worship a cow? Right? It sounds kind of, at face value, it sounds really, I'm sure you ate my God today for lunch.
No.
Yeah. You could eat God. I'm just saying, you should be like, you know what? Maybe that's not God. I'm just saying. He still calls himself a Hindu, but it's like, you could eat God. I guess in Christianity, same thing. They're like, yeah, let's eat God too, and drink its blood and stuff. Again, all of that, it's just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, not today, but last night I did for dinner.
That's what I'm saying, right? So you're eating cows, but I'm worshiping them, right? But why? How could like humans kind of think of cows as gods? Like what is the relationship?
And what is it?
It's very complex. It's probably wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Try me.
So humans are here because of cows. That's kind of the theory behind it.
Humans are here because of cows.
Without the cows,
What?
humans probably wouldn't exist, right? And this is a very odd. I know this doesn't make any sense, right? But I know you love crazy stories, so I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
I went to the northeast part of India, and there are apes in India. Okay, apart from humans, right? Humans are also apes. But do you know what kind of apes are there in India? Do you know if there's like
Baboons.
So, I mean, he might come from apes. No, no, I don't come from apes. But I guess if you think so, he's also saying that. So because of cows, we're here, but we also come from apes. I think he needs to get his, his wires checked. I think he's all over the place now.
chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans? They don't exist in India.
Oh, really?
Yep. There's only one kind of ape that lives in India. That's called the gibbon.
Gibbon ape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you
It's
find
kind
that,
of a
Steve?
lesser ape. But it looks. It's very cute. It's a beautiful.
Oh, it is
animal.
cute. Look, it's adorable. Looks like it'll rip your face off too if it wanted to.
No, they're very friendly. They're kind of very.
Are they really?
Yep. They're very friendly, and they don't look like they're friendly here.
No, they don't.
But they're actually quite friendly, and you can only find them in the northeast part of India.
Mm-hmm.
And these gibbons, they're apes. They walk. They don't. I've never seen them on all fours. They walk very
They
much
walk
like.
upright
Yep. They
all the
walk-
time.
Yep, all the time. I've not seen them, but it's been a while.
It looks like a sloth, kind of.
Yeah. You know that one is having a baby there, right?
He's got a baby like hanging on to him.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they live very much like a family. They a typical gibbon family if you observe them. And I spend a lot of time with them. Very much like mom, dad, two kids. That's their family.
Really?
Mom, dad, two kids. Yep. And
You don't typically have more than 2 kids?
they don't.
Okay.
And they don't have like large families either. They're like a small nuclear family.
Okay.
And if the mother dies or if the father dies, they'll find a replacement and they'll keep that.
All nuclear family. That's very Western. Some weird how he, especially being Hindu, now he's kind of using the Western ideology because my grandmother had 8 kids. So, especially like in the islands, everybody had like a lot of kids. I only have 2 kids, and everybody's like, only 2. So having 2 kids is actually kind of on the low side, especially when you think about the replacement numbers. You need over 2 kids, like 2.3 or something. So 3 or more should be what the nuclear family is. If you want to actually keep life from the data, you need more than that to sustain. So yeah, 2 is actually low.
that four
Wow.
member family intact. That's the only reason. For example, the male never has like multiple females in the family, which is very common among other
Other primates, yeah.
like a gorilla. It's I would imagine or a chimp. It's common. But the gibbons don't do that. The gibbons are very much like the humans in a way.
One wife.
Like almost a modern
Monogamous.
monogamous society. But since I spent a lot of time with them,
Maybe that's why he's frowning.
he's just unhappy. Huh?
I mean, yeah, I think most people will only have one mate, but those who have more money usually have more. I guess just in the Western, I mean, they just have, you know, cheat on their wives or they have girlfriends on the side and all that. I think that was pretty big in Puerto Rico too. They'll have mistresses. There's a ton of mistresses. So yeah, concept is just it's kind of dumb. Sort of just, bringing under the umbrella of God and actually giving everybody the actual shares and what God, wants from you. I think that's why Islam is just such a better way of doing things.
But since I spent a lot of time with them, I realized how similar they are to humans, right? Because we got the teenager gibbons too, right? We got single moms there too, so stuff like that.
Pull this thing a little bit closer to you.
Yeah, closer.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah. So what they do, and the gibbons, the teenager gibbons, do something very odd. They wait for the. There are lots of cows in India, and when the cows poop, right, it's called a cow pie or a cow dung. It's found all over. You'll have mushrooms growing on them. When these cow pies dry, they have mushrooms growing on them.
Mm-hmm.
And these are magic mushrooms. And these gibbons, especially the teenagers, they've figured out that they can eat those mushrooms and they can expand their.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's not. I don't know why he's saying like it's such a huge thing. There is a fruit that will actually get you drunk, and it was seen on an island somewhere, and monkeys will eat those and get drunk by it. I mean, that's nothing like new. So it's just how he makes it seem like somehow that they're just like humans because of that. No, that's been a thing. I mean, catnip, you know. So it's one of those. It's nothing new.
This is something they do regularly?
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're getting high, and they're using the psychedelic mushrooms, and they come down from the
Steven,
tree.
that's a stock image. Just go type in like gibbon, the gibbon monkeys psychedelic mushrooms.
I don't
the
think
gibbon is the type of monkey, not the mushroom.
It anywhere.
Huh?
I don't think you'll find this anywhere.
There's nothing.
I've not searched it. I'm only telling you from my personal experience of watching gibbons do that.
Oh,
there's a gibbon mushroom I see. It's funny.
Yep. So I guess I think I'm taking you like on a roller coaster here. So I'm thinking that 50,000 years from now, the gibbons or the group of gibbons that are eating the mushrooms, they're going to be on another level than the other apes that are not eating the mushrooms. You know?
This guy is 50,000 years from now. We're gonna have super monkeys. Okay.
Understand that?
yeah.
They're evolving. I think they have. There are some gibbons that have figured this out, and I watch them because they only come down from the tree when they find a dried cow pie with mushrooms on them, and they feed only on the mushrooms, and they go back, and they kind of like they're just gone for a couple of days.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So they're basically kind of expanding their consciousness.
Do you think the gibbons are already more evolved than other primates? Like, do they seem? I mean, you said they walk on two legs. They walk upright, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think it's possible they already are more along the evolutionary scale than other primates?
No, but similar to like a gorilla or a chimp.
So this is like the stoned ape hypothesis happening in real time.
Mm-hmm. So the gibbons do this, and but look, I mean, is this what we did? Is this how we evolved? Right? Is this like what was the catalyst? Right?
Right.
What
yeah,
was the
that's
catalyst?
the big question, right?
Yeah, that propelled us. Was it the magic mushrooms that?
No. See, this is. I'm so happy to be a Muslim. You know, have a clear knowledge of where I came from. I got that here. You know, we got clear guidance, and yeah, we don't have to worry about the shaitan putting these crazy ideas. So I guess he's saying that the reason why Hindus believe that is because at one point people are getting high and they're like, the cow is where we come from. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. And you know what? Especially with the Hindu faith and everything, yeah, I could see why that can make sense.
That grew on the cow pies? Is that, is that the relationship between like humans and cows? Look, I mean, think about it, right? You see where I'm getting at? How did you follow, how did you create a religion like Hinduism? What would happen if you took a magic mushroom? Would you see the gods?
Yeah, I think so.
So the mushrooms were the origin of Hinduism.
Oh, wow.
And that would have started from the cow. If I'm a gibbon, right? If I'm an ape, I would basically protect the cows. Because without the cows, I can't have the mushrooms.
Right. Wow, man. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
I think that's probably the best explanation on why any of them could believe in what they do believe. Yeah, that actually can make some sense. Of just they got high, and I know that in some cultures, especially like Native, like American and so on, they drink this stuff and then they see things, and it's like that's how they get in touch with the spirits and God and all that. So I could actually see that, but I also know that the truth was one time sent to them, and they decided to deviate from it. And weirdly, again, Islam, don't drink, don't use drugs. Weird. I don't know. You guys think? Let me know. This has been a wild ride. I'll see you guys later.